Xavier, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you know these things. Okay, so, sorry?
You want me to move right there or something inside?
Dan's not here today. Okay. Percussion here? Cavities in the room today, but it's okay. It's really hard to ask the third period band students, teachers, for yet another rehearsal considering I'm having tomorrow and Wednesday. Just so everybody's aware, I did email all of your teachers regarding tomorrow and regarding Wednesday. They know that you're obligated with us with our trip, basically starting after first period. We had some good communication with some teachers saying, oh, just a reminder, this student has a so-and-so that's due before spring break. Just as long as they stay on top of that, and we're good. So great communication when it comes to that. Whenever a coach emails everyone to say, please release the so-and-so team at so-and-so time for their game at wherever. And they say these students are responsible for any missed work. I said the same thing in my email. Now what that is that's a disclaimer from the teacher basically saying it is now the responsibility of the student. It's not my responsibility to keep up with your assignments, and it's not your other teacher's responsibilities to keep up with your assignments. It's yours. So it's your responsibility to check in with your teachers in the classes that you miss to make sure whatever you missed, you get caught up on. Okay? Because there will most certainly be things that you miss that you need to make up. Okay? So that's just a friendly reminder to everyone to make sure that you do that. Okay. This is the only time that I can remind you, other than when we're packing up to leave today, and that is tomorrow. Everybody go to first lunch. Do not go to your third period class. Unless you're in the third period cleaning. Okay? But do not go to your normal third period class. Go to first lunch. Get lunch. Alright, at the end of first lunch, come here, and we will have our full rehearsal. So everybody understand. It takes away precious rehearsal time that we don't have very much of. To have to figure out where you are, and then send somebody to go get you. If you're not here. Occasionally it happens, a student forgets and we run to get them right quick, but do everything in your power to please remember to come here. I'll send you an email reminder as well. I'll send one tonight. I'll even try to send another one in the morning. Come here, come here, come here. Go to first lunch and come here. Go to first lunch and come here. Okay? Yes, sir?
My second period class is 3:08. Am I gonna just come here and drop my stuff and then go to first lunch?
If you wish.
Okay.
That's fine. Yep, just make sure you eat, make sure you hydrate, all right, for rehearsal. Because that double rehearsal is gonna be very helpful, but it's 3 hours. Okay, keep that in mind, and we can't just be rehearsing the whole time. We've gotta pace ourselves. That's why I'm saying, you sit there, you think, well, we've got 3 hours tomorrow, and we've got 3 hours the day. No, we don't. We do not have 6 hours of rehearsal. Got a little over 4, because we have to pace ourselves. We can't I don't wanna wear it out, and I don't wanna burn you out. Okay? Great. I hope you guys have communicated with your families about the MPA performance, if anybody is able to make it, to hear the performance. It's always great to have people there. It's a little awkward sometimes at MPA if there's a few people there and you finish playing a piece of music and then you hear like in the audience. It's kind of weird. I've had it where there was nobody there and then, that's easier than 5 people clapping. But 5 people clapping is still okay. All right, so many more people came to MPA back in the day than they do now for whatever reason. My parents always took off work if it was during the day to go and see. I know some people aren't able to afford that time, depending on their job, not able to do that, and I understand, but it's the most educationally significant performance of the school year. And it's cool music. They would love it. My mother and father planned to come and hear you perform at MPA. All right, I'm pretty sure they hold the record for longest standing band parents of all time. But my father was asking me the other day, I was at his house, and he said, so what are you guys playing? And I said, well, you won't know any of it. And he kind of rolled his eyes, he was like, are you playing some of that new crap? And I said, it's kind of new, but it's compared to the 1970s, it's very new. But I guaranteed him that he would love it because it's just fun. I don't know what's more fun about the music, to listen to it or to play it. So it's fun stuff. Let's keep that in mind as we get ready to rehearse. I have some sight reading, some small examples from sight reading factory, and I will have full pieces of music to pass out to you guys tomorrow to do in our rehearsals. I'm hoping to be able to do 2 sight reading selections tomorrow and at least 2 sight reading selections on Wednesday as well, to kind of break up our rehearsal. We'll rehearse music for a bit, do some sight reading, do some more rehearsing, okay? And here's what I took from Friday's rehearsal. We had the potential to sound really good, but there's just some unrefined sounds that were happening. Some adrenaline was starting to go through your bodies, and it was starting to cause you to play a little bit edgy and not really focusing on playing together with a good sound. Play with a good sound and play together. Be musical. Okay? Yes, ma'am? Sure. Okay? So, just a couple of other reminders real quick and then we'll warm up. Make sure your $9 for dinner on Wednesday, make sure to bring that with you. When? On Wednesday. On Wednesday. We will collect that before we leave here to get on the bus to go to the MPA. Okay? And if anybody wishes to bring, a water bottle or something like that with you, I certainly support that. When we get there and we're in the holding room, and that little time period, there are a couple of small restrooms we'll be able to use in the Cultural Arts Building if needs be. Okay? Right. Yes, KJ?
Is there anyone recording for MPA?
Sorry?
Is there anyone recording for MPA?
Is there anyone recording MPA? Well, you mean like sound recording or video recording?
Video.
I'm not sure about video. I will say that Mr. Macondale has done the recordings for MPA in the Eastern District as well as the All District Band concerts since about 1995. I know him very well because I went to school with his children. He went here, went to Conley. So, but he always records it, and we always receive a recording of our concert, and I can share it with everybody. Okay. As far as video recording, the only thing I would assume is if a parent chooses to record one back. But I can ask.
Okay.
Okay, Joseph?
Could we have our phones like either on the floor or on our stand somewhere, just playing the audio, or with it videoed?
I mean, you could. It doesn't sound great because it's gonna hear you, and then everybody else. I've tried that before. I put the phone down on the floor right in front of my chair, so when you're watching the video, it's a video of the bottom side of my instrument and me playing. But generally what you hear, it's kind of like you hear me and then everybody else rehearsing in the next room. It's kind of what it sounds like. So sometimes people do that and they'll post it on their social media or whatever, just, the music, it's on their stand. My concern with that is it being a distraction for you or anybody else on the stage. You're like, what's that? Oh, what's the count? And they're counting rests, and all of a sudden you're in another world. Okay? All right, good. So let's warm up, and we need to go through the one thing we did not rehearse on Friday, which is the march, and start touching up some things and do a little Saturday before we go home. Okay. So here's long term one. Yeah, go ahead. Here we go. Long tone one. Ready? 1, 2, 2. Dreadfully out of tune. I'm not going to tune yet because we're still warming up. But I tuned these two earlier. Okay, so if we put you in reference to one of them, then it kind of give us an idea. Also, reed instruments, clarinet, saxophone. I strongly encourage all of you not to start a new reed any later than today. If you're starting a new reed, today is okay. It gives you a little time to break it in. But if you're starting it tomorrow, then it's not fully broken in. It's not going to play like you need it to on the MPA. Typically takes a day or two to break in a reed if you're playing a lot. Okay? So if you need a new reed, then I would get it today and break it in today. Okay? All right. Long tone 2. 1, 2, 3. It's a little flat. Okay. You see? Noah and Bill. Okay, great. All right, let's do Nicole and Chris. Okay, I'll take it. All right, Kenneth. All right, let's do Noah and Kenneth. Air. Okay, now Noah and Asia. Noah. Interesting how tongue placement matters. You went y'all, felt it. I could hear you change it. All right, so think about that. All right, all clarinets, let's see. Ready, all. Okay, so that's about 0.1% better. Not very much, is it? Not very much better. Not very much better. Okay, so everybody needs tuner time. Okay, sure, we can take 25 minutes out of rehearsal, or we can spend some individual time checking some of these notes. Middle range, low range, high range. Okay, all right, long tone 3. Long tone 3. 1, 2, ready. Flexibility 1. 1, 2, ready. Flexibility 2. 1, Flexibility 3. 1, 2, ready.
Barfing ng basa.
Okay. Right corner notes. Deep, deep, dump. Dump, 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 dump. Not da, 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 da. Unless that's what these are. Dump, 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 dump. The other thing is shake these phrases, just like we worked on. I'm gonna start right now. Changes caught you off guard. Okay? When we go back for the second time at 37, we were a very comfortable mezzo piano. Gotta be a little less. And the first time at 37, da dee da 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 da. Da dee da from the gut. It's got to be with the air. We are thumping the tongue. That is not how you accent. Da, dee, da, da, da. This is all we should hear. You cannot thump the front of the note. It's a very immature. I guarantee if you play like that, the judges are going to make comments such as, that's kind of a young sound. You sound young. Or you are young. Overall, but you know how to do it correctly. I've heard you do it right. Da dee da 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 ba da ba ba ba. Remember? Dee da dee da ba ba ba. Remember that accent? Measure 39. I didn't feel it. I heard ba 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 ba. I gotta feel the accent in my chest. All right. Ba 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 ba. All right, now, when we got back to the second time at 37, we forgot to get soft again at 45. We forgot to get soft again at 45. So please take, the beginning was superb.
Yeah.
Very, very nice, okay? Take the pickup to 37 first time, please. So nice and big. Nice and big, but in control. Ready? We go 1, 2, 1. Jumpy trumpet playing ahead of everybody. Yup, yup, yup. Ding, da, 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 dee, da. Don't get ahead of the group.
Mr. Day,
Yes?
will you please send Mila Rondino to Student Affairs prepared to leave?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Pick up to 37. 1, 2, 1. Gosh, you know what sticks out when you play softer? Wrong notes. Alright? So see that big fortissimo right there, 48? Start on that note. And take the first inning. Ready? And 1, 2, 1. And 52, second half of the measure. Okay, do it again. Ready? Same place. 1, 2, 1. Okay, some better things. Find measure 47.
They're all numbered.
Okay, measure 47. Actually, 46 going into 47. Da, dee, da, 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 dee, da. Somebody going da, ya. You're slurring into one. Don't do that. You must attack one. Dee, da, 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 dee, da, 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 da. You must attack beat one. Do not slur into it because you can hear you flopping down into that note. Da, 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 and it's not clean. Okay? Now go right there. Pick up the 45 second time. Pick up the 45 second time. And 1, 2, 1. We're all over the place. What's going on? Why are we playing so early? Pick up the 45 and 1, 2, 1. I didn't feel that. I didn't feel it. It was all the same. It was all the same right there. I didn't feel the crescendo, 60, 61. I didn't feel it. You have to do more. You have to do more. Everybody that has notes there. Especially now. Push that volume up as much as you can right there. Okay? Alright, pick up to 54. Here we go. Now remember, first time mezzo piano. Second time piano. Don't do that. Don't do what's written. Don't do what's printed. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. Come on, pick up people. Pick up people. That's flute and clarinet, alto sax, tenor sax. Ready? Be ready. Here we go. 1, 2,
Thank you.
Close. Wait, no, don't make sound. Don't make sound, don't talk. Alright, please play with me at 71 if you have bop, 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 bop. Ready? And 71 if you have that part. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, so, oh, what?
That was my fault, I accidentally.
Bop, 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 bop.
My bad.
Mark it.
No, I accidentally put an extra in there. I didn't mean to.
Remember? Even if it's a rest, I'll mark it. Okay, thank you. Now, this is what I'm hearing. Dee, 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 da, da, dee, 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 da, da, dee, dee, da, 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 da. Point the tongue and move it. Da, 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 da. Repeat after me. Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da, and what? Da 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 da, and me. Da 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 da, and you. Da 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 da. All right, so move that tongue. It's just a little. It's like a slug. Like you just had a popsicle. Your tongue is swollen and numb. Try it again. Same people. 71. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and. Makes all the difference. Makes all the difference right there. Now, there's only one other thing we gotta fix. One. Okay? And that is, it's in two different spots, but measure 83, 84, and measure 99 and 100. Accent on second half of the measure, half note. Bum, 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 bum. Look before and look after. Do you see accents? No. That means that has to be brought out. Now remember, in a march style, every time you have a half note, or a dotted half note, or a whole note, or something like that, there should be a little bit of boom, 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 boom. All right? In a march style. All right? But if you are given a specific accent to play, it needs to be brought out way more. It needs to be, in a sense, you could say it needs to be exaggerated. Bum, 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 bum. Okay? So let's pick up to 71. Pick up to 71, please. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1. See, that's the fun part about that review, is everything is getting solved and you still have to stick those two notes. Okay, you start right at 95, please. 95. Now, you did good on this. When it was time to do this, we kind of did this, we went. Oh, we're at the end. Okay, we have to make sure, and that's a common thing. Common thing in music in general is crescendos are typically executed better than decrescendos for whatever reason. It's not because they're not practiced. It's just, I think it's because crescendos are easier to go. down your air versus, I think that one's easier.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, here we go, 95. Right now we're mezzo forte-ish. So right in the middle, ready? 1, 2, 95. Oh, don't do that. 95, ready? 1, 2, melody, go! See, just by you doing that makes their accent sound like more. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have to accent. Still do it. Do it again, 95. Bum, bing, bum, bum. Those people with the accent, just consider yourself playing a little bit louder for those notes. That'll help. Bum, 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 bum. Ready? 95. 1, 2, ready, and. Afraid that would happen. A couple of you went ba ba eh. No. Accent the note to the point that it's a little bit louder, but don't just blare the note. Ba ba beep. Ba 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 ba. That's not what I asked for. Da 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 da. 95. 1, 2, 3, and. You have the idea. We just need a little more commitment from your melody piece. I feel like the people who could really give the most accent inflection right there in those two spots, meaning the people that can come out the most, would be trumpet, euphonium, and tenor sax. Right, those instruments in particular. Clarinet as well, but there's only so much a flute can do without overblowing the pitch. Okay, all right. Okay. We're doing good, still grinning. All right, Mount Everest.
Wow, wow, wow.
Use a different pair.
I have mayonnaise in my instrument.
Here's a random thought.
Yes, sir.
I had a dream last night that I was on Jeopardy. I'm a massive trivia nerd. There's a place that closed a couple years ago, sadly. It was one of my favorite places that did weekly trivia. And they have good food and stuff, but the place is called Professor O'Cool's, kind of over behind Logan's, in that sort of abandoned shopping center. Well, it's another place now, I think what it's called now, but they had trivia night, and we would go in there and slaughter everybody. And we used to make really good money, because you had to put in a certain amount and participate. But anyways, I had a dream that I was on Jeopardy, and the questions were like borderline elementary. But it turned into a nightmare because my buzzer didn't work, my voice didn't work. I was not buzzing into any of these answers, and other people were getting it, and I'm just watching their scores go up. While mine just said 0. And I guess at that point in time, I decided to turn over in the bed, and I suddenly opened my eyes and realized that I left an earbud in. I was listening to the end of a basketball game right around bedtime last night. So it was just playing TV show, and all of a sudden 1 in the morning, apparently it was playing Jeopardy. And it was Celebrity Jeopardy. And for Celebrity Jeopardy, more often than not, they dumb down the questions just a little bit. Not to say that celebrities are stupid. One of the best of all time celebrities to play Celebrity Jeopardy is a man named Pat Sajak. Ever heard of him?
Isn't he the host now?
He was the host. No, that's Ken Jennings. No, he was, Pat Sajak for over 40 years was the host of Wheel of Fortune. He was Vanna White, the lady that touches the letter screens. he started hosting that show in 1981, I just retired this last year. But occasionally he would pop up on Jeopardy. Everybody was so good and so fast with his answers. So, because I'm one of those that just, it takes me like another 1.7 seconds to realize the answer. So I would have to train myself to buzz in on what is blah, blah, blah. I'd have to go ahead and zap it and thinking, I'm pretty sure I know it, but everybody at some point is guilty of, and that's it, and they lose money. So, but I had a dream that I was on Jeopardy and I was not responding to anything, even though I knew the answers. And then I woke up and realized it was an episode of Jeopardy playing in my right ear. And I remember I was like, oh. So, I think it's daylight savings day. I blame it on that. So, it proves with everybody's rest a little bit. Yes, Nathan? Yes, here we go, beginning, Mount Everest. Here we go. All F sharps, you need to mark them right now. Please. Those are all F sharps, because it carries through from the accidental on beat 2. Carries through from the accidental on beat 2. Trumpets, holy crap. Yeah, that was the best I've ever heard you guys play. 19. Best I've ever heard you play. Nathan wasn't even here for it. Now you gotta blame it on him?
Yes.
The next time you play it? If somebody's not right? I'll be nice. Always nice. Okay. There's so much great playing. So much great playing. So much great playing. Okay? Alright? So tempo was right on at 9. That felt really good. I'd like to just carry on for now, please. Okay? Let's go right from 19, please. 19. 19. And 1, 2. Fine measure 26. 26. Play right now if you have a whole note. Ready? And play. So, more first and second trombone, please. Again, ready and play. Sound, ready, play. There you are. You know, da-dee-da-dee-da. It's supposed to be a beautiful, shiny moment right there that you immediately taper down. I feel like brass, you were almost forte. I could just use a little bit more muscle now. Okay, just a little more. All right, here we go. 19. 19. And 1, 2, ready. What happened? What happened? We just proved it's not him. Ready? 19. 1, 2, ready, and. What kind of conducting I'm doing right now? What does that mean?
Accent.
That means I'm trying to will you to move a little bit more. We're just a tad slow. We're a tad slow. Okay? Still nice sounds. Some really nice sounds. Okay? Let's see. It was close at third. It was close, but then it just wanted to start, it just kind of started settling, it started sinking just a little bit. I want to make sure it still moves, okay? All right, KJ? Okay. Start at measure 28, please. That'll help us practice that time transition. Ready? 28, 1, 2, ready, It's not, it's there and then it's not. It's there and then it's not. You know, I don't think it's too clarinet. Try again. 30, or 28. 28, 1, 2, ready. Let's make sure we clarify that. There are some of you that cut off on 4, and some of you that are supposed to hold into 1. Right here, we need to measure 40. Look at your notes. Find measure 40, 38, 39, 40. Look at your music. Find your note now. Do it now. So flute, you cut off on 4. All right. Alto and tenor, you have notes to play. Bari sax, you hold to 1. Trumpet, you hold to 1. Trombone, you hold to 1. Looks like everybody holds to 1 except for flute. And why is that? Yes, because you need a breath to start the melody over at 41. Okay? So make sure everybody else, see, when I cut off that note, wow, that was really for flute, but make sure all the rest of you, you're making a note with a pencil, all the rest of you need to make sure that you release on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As opposed to song. Don't cut off on 4 unless you play flute. Okay? Yeah. Let's take that opportunity and go back to 28. Ready? Ready? And 1, 2, 3. inner parts that are moving around. Okay? Beep, bum, 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 beep, bum, bum. That's great. I like it right where it is. Thank you. Da, dee, da, 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 da. When you get up to that note, it's not jiving. For intonation. That's alto sax and trumpet, please. Start right there. 45. Alto sax and trumpet. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, again, go. We gotta smooth out those edges, some of those sounds that we're making at the beginning of that note trumpet. Again, 1, 2, ready. Again, 1, 2, ready, and. Alright? Everybody please start there. 45. 3 measures before 48. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and. It didn't happen, but then right there it happened. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's a sound that I'm not liking. Like it's that same thing from earlier. What was the number of trumpet? 19? That didn't happen earlier, but no. It's kind of mushing notes together, like, and we're not slotting the notes cleanly. Dee, la, la, la. It's kind of bow. Ready? 45. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, all right, so those moving parts, those low moving parts, they learn at very saxophonium through that section there. That's really all I'm listening for right now. Okay? Da-dee da, da-dee da, da-la-la-la-la-dee da, dee-la-lee-la, da-da. Da la la da 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 dee da 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 dee da da dee da da. All those parts right there is what I'm referring to. Start it delicately, please. Measure 52. Here we go. And ready. It's bom, 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 bom. Alright, try it again, please. You pick up. 1, 2, 75 and 4 and. Those that attack it, we have to hear the attack more. Bass clarinet, alto sax, tenor sax, horn is not in here, euphonium. Bum, 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 bum. Play those 4 notes. Bum, 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 bum. 2 and 3. Bum, 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 bum. Again, 2 and 3. Bum, 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 bum. Take those big bum. Again, 1 and 2 and 3. Are we in the right place? It's the last 3 notes of measure 75.
Yeah,
Right, that's right.
I think I just kept missing the C.
Okay, try again. 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, make sure that really comes out. I don't feel like they maybe should have assigned that to at least one more instrument for it to be brought out. So that's a big responsibility when you write there. Okay? 72, please. 72. 1, 2, big sound and go. 73, second valve. E natural, second valve.
E-net? Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Oh.
Da, da, dee, da, 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 da. Second finger, you got that?
Yep.
Here we go. 72, 2, ready, and go. Here's so pretty. I feel like I'm conducting the all district tournament. Memories of 2018 for me, all right? Because that was a dream come true. Okay, and there's some magical moments you guys are having here. Measure 81. Some of us went da dee da dee da dee da da. Don't do that. We need to be all connected. Da dee da dee da dee da dee da. So do not let the last 8th note of those slur markings be short. Now, there's something that I train my students in pretty often, and that is the last 8th note of a slur grouping play shorter if it's the last 8th note of a phrase. But in the middle of a phrase, it all needs to stay connected. Can I hear those people? That's 81. Best. Da dee da dee da 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 da. Ready? 2 and 3 and go and 1. Try that again. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Can you hear it? There's a couple of you going dee up, dee up, dee. That's what we don't want. That's what we don't want. It's like I'm hearing. As if it's all slurred, but you have to re-attack because it's 2 of the same note. Right? The only time you wouldn't attack is if there's a specific time marking attached to it. Da, dee, da. So consider that whole section right there to have one of these. Dee, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, da. Try again. 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, that's the idea. Watch our intonation on that. Okay? Alright, now. We have to move forward. We have to move forward. Okay, 83, hang on. 83. It's not pianissimo. It's mezzo piano. It's not pianissimo. It's mezzo piano. Alright, so don't be too soft. Medium soft. Medium soft, so louder than soft. Okay, here we go. 83. Euphonium and bass clarinet. Let me hear you, 85 on this rhythm. Dee da, dee da, dee da da. 2, ready, go. Dee da, 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 da. Try again. 2, ready, and go. Dee da, 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 da. Right, so right there. In measure 86, you're the only person in the band with that rhythm. If we had a bassoon player, there'd be somebody playing it with you. Okay? Alright, he has a whole note. Alright? But 1 and 3 and 1 and 3. Okay? Try it again. So you go ready and 1 and da 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 da. Okay? Alright, that's the idea. 83, everyone. 2, ready, and go, whoever you were. 2 measures early. Holy disaster. 2 measures early. $88. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? 88, Vivace. Somebody's lingering on their note. Bob. Quarter note. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're starting in measure 88, vivace, 2 measures before measure 90. That's where we're starting. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. The fact that you're a little faster than us is confusing the musicians in front of you a little bit. They're not sure whether to go with you or whether to go with me, even though there's no question. Right here. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, here we go. 88. Let's not make this a deal. Don't make this an issue. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Okay, rolling triangle was early at the end. Rolling triangle starts the next last measure, right? Right? There's a couple of conducting things I'm doing there that can be a little confusing. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1. I'll give you a big 1 for that roll right there. Okay? Right, 122, 122. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Yeah, we're not committing the last two bars. 1, 2, and 3. Da da dee da 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 da. 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 All right. Avery Joseph. One of you can email this. I'm gonna write out those notes for you. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. You need just a little bit more. That D that you're playing is being covered by horn. Okay? You need just a little more guts on that part right there. Okay? Grandioso. Just trust trumpets. I'm conducting nice and clear. Trust. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Bam. That was better. Definitely felt better. Okay. One 14. Ready? 114. 1, 2. developing the consistency of those things is what's next. Some of you already have it, some of you are still working to get it. Okay, Blake?
Oh.
That's not you, Adrian. Just assumed.
Was,
Yes, sir?
Was I on time for 123 and so on?
That, yeah, it sounded right. Sounded right. The real comment for trombone from me is your echo of trumpet at 99. Bum bum beam, bum 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 bum. I saw your slides moving and I heard a little something, but it needs to come through the ensemble there more.
Okay, even louder.
Okay, just needs a little bit more right there. Okay? Ah, there it is. Yes, Blake.
Do I need to bring my part out at 121 more? Did I say 128?
You have it, Horn has it, tenor sax has it. I think it's okay where it is. I don't think it needs to stand out much more than it does already. Okay? Alright. Alright, I didn't leave a lot of time here. So I need to feel everybody's buzz. Do it this way. Go ahead and start handing it. Same for everybody. What is it? Same for everybody. Flutes, faithful brass, come get. I can hand it out both directions for you. Anybody that doesn't have this yet, come get it. And don't look at it.
Okay, we're gonna keep it like this. No looking at it.
Quiet please. Everybody has this now, yes?
Yes, sir.
Everybody gets a packet, so what you just distributed across the comment section belongs to one person. Okay, so all the rest of you need to come and get it. Everybody gets 5 pages. What I hand out is per person. Follow the instructions, it's very important.
Wow.
There you go. There you go. Here you go, Levi. There you go.
Hey, buddy.
Everybody has it now? Everybody has it? Oh, I don't like your turn.
Wow.
Still need it? Okay, now, just be careful because we're almost completely out of time here. There's no sound. All right, eyes on me, ears open. Okay, don't look at this. These are sight reading examples I printed from Sight Reading Factory. So we wouldn't have to have some massive awkward huddle around this crappy board and this antiquated projector here. Okay, that was obsolete about 9 years ago. So there's 5 of these, each of them is in a different key. Okay, so see these scales up here? Right? Wind Ensemble got themselves a bit of a reality check in 3rd period when I said, okay, play this scale. There were some students that still didn't know their transpositions. So if I say concert E flat, they're going, just memorize it. B flat instruments, concert B flat is your F, alright? Alright, for horn, concert E flat is B flat. Alright, for alto sax and tenor sax, concert E flat is C. Okay, so, but if you would just entertain my ear for a few minutes here, let's review these scales. Now, no scale sheets. Why?
Because your input is not allowed.
You can't use your scale sheets in the side reading room. So you've gotta have them here.
Okay, Jim.
Alright, concert B flat. Concert B flat scale. Alright, ready? And play. Concert F, please. Concert F, please. Concert F. Here we go, first note. Ready? And. Perhaps it's all about second valve, second position in that one, right? Okay, for those notes, all right? Concert E flat, please. Concert E flat. Other direction now. Concert E flat. First note. Here we go. Ready? And. One consistency you've proved so far is that we still don't know these scales. You've definitely proved that as an ensemble. Maybe some individuals, but it's not a lot of individuals, is it? Okay? Concert C. Concert C. Go. Concert C. First note. Ready? And. Learn it. That's the worst one. Concert C is the worst one. It has the most mistakes of all of them. We've got to work on all 5. You've got to have them right here. Right here. So if I call the scale, you know what to play. Okay, concert A flat. Let's finish up last one. We go, concert A flat. Ready? First note, A. Great equalizer in music. Kind of a 1-2 punch. Scales and note reading. Scales and note reading. So here's what I want you to do with this music that I just passed out, for example. I want you to turn the bass down and place them in your music folder. Use them. Say it loudly. First lunch tomorrow. First lunch. Go to first lunch tomorrow. Tomorrow you will attend first lunch. First lunch. Please don't mess this up. Don't be that person.
I'm gonna be that
Don't
person
be the
now.
person at the stoplight on their phone and make everybody else